check. Mic check one. We are back. Oh my gosh. And it's been a minute. It's been such a long I don't want to say such a long time, but it's been a good minute. It's been a good week. Um I don't know what to start, bro. For starters, Wisconsin and what was it? Wisconsin and Miss what it? I just had it right. Minneapolis, there you go. Wisconsin, Minneapolis know how to party. They know how to party. I'm still feeling the effects of today, and it happened Saturday. We was man. Anyway, let's get the ball rolling. Now, this will be a short stream of me telling the story what happened from the start of my trip to the concert and then the plane ride back. Alright. I mean, and probably somewhere in between, but for starters, when I got the tickets, it was I don't even know if I'm able to say it but when I got the tickets, right? It was meet and greet tickets. I was like, all right, let me get them. Four of us, bam, right away. Nah, that ain't happen. What happened was, I wonder if you could hear it. Hold on. What happened was, it was like $2,000, all of them, all together, two thousand some change. And
Damn.
I did not have. I don't have that much money or that much bread to be spending like that. All right, so I was like, all right, let me do the four installments. So let me do the four installments, so I'm able to get it while paying it back. Tell me why it accepted. I'm like, okay, when is the four installments going on? I called my bank. They said, oh yeah, we got it, but not we got it, but it was charged, but it's not charged in four installments. I'm like, huh? So then I called the other people that was supposed to do the four installments. I don't want to say the name. I'm not trying to get like no type of legal issues, but he was pretty much saying he's giving me the whole spill around, talk about, oh wait, what did he say? He said some crap like you can't do the four installments, yada yada yada. It's gonna take out the full amount. I'm like, why would y'all have it on this website and it says four installments, and you tell me I click four installments and it's not four installments? Like it makes no sense at all. I'm like, why would y'all have that? It clearly says four installments, and it takes out the whole amount. It's like that defeats the whole purpose of it. So then, um, all I see is a negative, like negative
Damn.
$2,000 in that account. I'm like, did it take it out or did it not take it out? I'm confused. So I'm calling him again. I'm like, hey, did it take it out? Did it not take it out? He's like, oh, we took it out. Like, yeah, but you still gotta pay us back. I'm like, huh?
Huh?
What you mean I gotta pay y'all back, bro? I clicked the four installments for a reason. I don't want to pay the full amount right away. I don't have enough to pay the full amount right away. And pretty much what what they was talking about, if I can remember. Sorry, my brain's a little bit foggy from dang the clubs and stuff. But he was pretty much saying like you're still able to pay it back, but I would say they said pay it back as soon as possible, pretty much in a way. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, okay, fine. Sure, I don't mind paying it back. Like on a weekly basis, whatever. I'm like, I just want to know if y'all took it out my account that's supposedly say I have 2,000, if the ticket's gonna work. And he kept giving me the whole whip around, saying, oh, da 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 this, da 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 da. I'm like, bruh, just tell me straight if it's gonna work or not. And he didn't have an answer to it. He didn't know. The person at the bank transfer that I had did not know that the tickets were gonna work or not. They told me to call the other site, the tickets held my, that one website where you get your tickets from. So I called them up, and they was saying about it's up to that bank that you. I don't know. Either way, it just kept going back and forth. So I'm like, okay, I'm over here stressed out, nervous. I got four meet and greet tickets. I don't even know if it's gonna work or not. Fast forward, right? Me flying out Monday, it took a whole entire day for me to fly out, and I was tired, bro. I was mad tired. Like you don't understand. The jet lag was lagging. All right, the jet lag was lagging, and I was tired. So I slept through all. So the concert starts Wednesday. I was in the hotel by like super late night Monday. I slept I won't say slept throughout Tuesday, but I woke up, went back to sleep, woke up, all throughout Tuesday, so I get some at least a decent rest. And then Wednesday come around, um, I didn't sleep that entire night, like Tuesday leading into Wednesday night, because I was sleeping off and on, but I still could not sleep. Like it was like an hour sleep here, 30 minutes there. It was like I could not sleep. Um, I freaking so like I fell asleep finally 9 a.m. Wednesday night, or not sorry 9 a.m. Wednesday morning, all the way to like 9:30. Like I could not sleep, so I was like, okay, screw it. I'm just gonna stay awake. I cannot sleep. I can't go back to sleep. I'm gonna stay awake until the concert happens. That way, so I don't miss nothing. I don't miss the meet and greet nothing. Woke up and my gaming buddy. Now keep in mind, this is my first time meeting her. I was supposed to meet the rest of the gang like Cody, Brandon. Oh yeah, I'm able to drop their names because I asked for their approval if I could drop their names. But I was supposed to meet Brandon, Cody, and all of them, but they had work, so it was Emily, her friend Aeon, and her sister Iman, and we all four just went to the concert. Keep in mind, this is my first time meeting all of them. All right, Iman and Aeon, that's my first time. I've never seen them before at all. I've seen Emily before, obviously, because I talked to her on the game. You know, her, Brandon, and all of them. I talked to them on the game. I even FaceTime a bunch of times. They're like, yeah. Again, I did not want to meet like no random strangers, but like I met them, which they was cool actually. They was mad cool. They was chill. They was cool. It was really cool. It was funny. But with that being said, so we all talked. He was like, all right, y'all ready for the concert? Like, yeah, da da da. I was praying, praying those tickets would work. So we got there around 3, cause I looked at my phone. It said be there by 4. No, 5:30. Right. That's what the ticket message. Not ticket message. My bad. Sorry. That's what the ticket thing said. 5 to 5:30 is meet and greet. And I also heard online because I looked it up in advance to make sure I'm not missing this. I looked up. They said they closed the gates at 5 to 5:30 is the meet and greet time. If you don't make it past 5:05, you're done. You're cooked. But with that being said, so around that time, we went over at the stadium. Keep in mind, they just started like they just started setting up. Like you could tell because nobody was in the parking lot. The only parking lot people was there was the coworkers. That's from what I'm seeing. So we went there. We went to the parking lot around like 3:30 ish, right? I know that was mad early, but we couldn't risk the chance because of traffic, all that stuff. So we pulled up. They was they was like, hey, are y'all here for the y'all here for the concert? He's like, yeah, we're just trying to get the parking. Oh, I was like, oh, the parking don't really start till 5:30. I'm like, oh, I got meet and greet tickets. They say they're supposed to be here by before 5. And he was like, because he didn't know what to do. He was like, I was like, I guess y'all can wait right in and just sit in the car. All right, so we sat in the car from 3:30 to like 4. We left to go to the bathroom, came back to the spot, and then we seen people going in. So keep in mind, right? No offense to the thing, but it was so unorganized, bro. Like it was organized, but it wasn't organized at the same time. But we went inside. They told us like, hey, the meet and greet's over there. It's over there. It's like a good like I say 10 feet away. So we went around there. I told the dude, I'm like, hey, this is where the meet and greet starts. He's like, yeah, they haven't opened the lines yet. Da da da. Just sit over there for now. All right. Keep in mind, this was like at 4:40, 4:50. I be keeping time. I be keeping time. I'm not tripping on my time. It's like 4:40, 4:50. We wait there for like 10 to 20 minutes. We start seeing more people come in. And I seen this dude, he was pacing around. I'm like, hey, you here for like the meet and greet, right? He was like, yeah. He's like, I didn't know where to go. I'm like, us either. We didn't know where to go either, bro.
Damn.
We didn't know where to go either, bro. We just chilling. All right, until they tell us we go in. And I asked him, like, you there for the meet? Like, you there for Neo or Akon meet and greet? Because I'm here for the Akon meet and greet. I was like, oh, sweet. So that fast forward to 5:10, they start letting us in. They not rhymed. About 5:10 started. Anyway, but we walked in, boom, 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 went through security, cleared, bam, bam. Now the moment of truth. I was hoping the tickets will be ready, bro. I was like, please let the tickets work, please. I would start sweating. I was like, this is the moment of truth. Bam, into my wallet, scan the thing. Next thing you know, ding, it worked. It worked. It worked. I was so happy. I was like, yes. All four of them. Ding, 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 ding. I was like, let's go. I feel like, man, I felt confident. I'm like, thank you. Because if it would have not worked or lost, my whole day was almost gone. Almost. But nah, so we walked in, everything was good. I had a breath of air. I'm like, yes, I gotta go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom. That bathroom was huge in like the museum. Like that junk was huge. Like it looked exactly so. Imagine the hallway, the airport hallway, right? You see how like wide it is. That's exactly what the bathroom was like. It was so wide, and it had like those unistalls and the toilet. I don't know why I'm telling y'all this. It might be TMI, but nah, that bathroom was huge. But I walked out. The lady and this dude comes by, and it was like, hey, y'all here for the meet and greet? He was like, yeah. He's like, okay. It's like she started lining up people. Like, who's here for the meet and greet? Who's here for the VIP? Who's here for the merch pack? The ultimate VIP. And my friends were asking me like, hey, what's the ultimate VIP? I was like, oh, don't worry, I already looked it up. So I told them the ultimate VIP came with like drinking champagne with like Neo, I think, or Akon too. Hearing three songs with them, hearing songs, hearing them singing you a song, like three different songs, just for y'all, and then a tour of the background or backstage or whatever. Which, not gonna lie, I actually wanted to do that 100%, but that would have cost me at like 4K, and I was like, nah, that's a deal breaker, nah. But nah. Backtrack to the line situation, the lady and the guy. They was like, okay, so here's the thing, we're gonna line y'all up in order from Ultimate VIP merch and all that stuff. We're gonna line y'all up, and they listen to me when I say this. Listen to me when I say this. They literally said, make sure you get your phones out and make sure you give them to the lady that was telling me. Like, make sure I give them to me. That was like I take like I keep clicking the pictures so y'all won't miss a moment. All right. I was like, all right, bet. Keep in mind, she said, keep your phones out, give them to her when y'all up next. So we walked up there. We walked up some stairs. Walked to the right, up more stairs, and in the patio of the VIP lounge, we was there. They had cornhole, bartender drinks, some like what was it? What do you call those? Beanbag chairs. And like when you look over the thing, you'll see like the stage over like on the left side. It was pretty cool. But that's when I kicked up my live stream, my RL. Oh yeah, by the way, side note, my RL stream, I know it sucked. I know the audio was terrible, but I had to work with small potato ness. All right, I had to work with an iPhone and my AirPods. That's all I had because I couldn't bring the selfie stick because it wasn't allowing it. So I had to work for my own, and I didn't have my mic. I don't have a mic with me, so I just used my earbud. But I didn't realize that it was sounding that bad because I tested it out beforehand to make sure it was all good. It seemed good, but it wasn't good based off other people hearing. But anyway, um, we seen Neo like as soon as they opened the door, we just see Neo like straight across over there by the little like booth and stuff. It was pretty cool, and like he was literally taking the time to talk to every individual person in that like VIP. Like he was talking to everybody, bro. It wasn't no like quick take a pic go quick take. Nah, he stood there, had a chance to like talk to everybody, how they doing, all that, excited for like all that stuff, which was amazing, bro. Cause like I love like stuff like that. When it was our time to go, when it was our time to go, I could not stress it enough. I was nervous. I was like, I wasn't that nervous. Don't get me wrong. I was like somewhat nervous, but I was mostly tired. I was running off 30 minutes of sleep, energy drinks, and hopes and dreams. All right, that's all I was doing. Some dude in TikTok was saying, "Bro, your audio is terrible." Well, no, duh, bro. I'm just running off 30 hours of sleep. All I got is my iPhone and earbuds. That's all I have. I don't have a fancy mic and everything. That's why I call it my first IRL stream because my first IRL stream. It's not gonna be a pro like Kais and that type level. It's gonna be like a beginner's type level. Now, obviously, for next time, I'm gonna get more like equipment, more like actual mics, a better like hand like selfie. Like I'm gonna get everything. Like I'm gonna get everything before my next IRL stream, pretty much. I love to evolve and make it anyway. But back to it. We was going to Neo. Keep in mind, Iman was up first. It was Iman, Aeon, Emily, then me. I was in the back, And they was all saying, Elijah, you should go first because you paid for our VIP. I'm like, oh yeah. Nah. I'm gonna chill in the back. I'm gonna keep myself mental prepared, make sure keep it easy, cool. They was like, okay. So Iman went first, then Aeon, and then keep on. Iman took a solo pick with him. Then Aeon took a solo pick, and then they was like, hey, real quick, do y'all want a group selfie? The lady said that who had our phones to tell us that we gotta have our phones out for when we take the picture. We was like, yeah, of course, yeah, we'll take a group selfie with them. So we all took a group selfie. Boom. We like, geez, y'all find the group selfie on my Instagram. So yeah, make sure you follow my Instagram right there, and you'll be able to see the group picture. But we took the selfie. I was happy. I was smiling. I was like, dang, we took a group selfie. I went back in line. Security guard was like, hey, what you doing over there? I'm like, I'm getting in line to take a selfie. He's like, nah, you already took your selfie. Get over it. I'm like, but I didn't take my own selfie. I didn't take a selfie pic with him. I took a selfie pic of us in the group. I didn't take a selfie pic.
Damn.
Like, chill out, bro. And then, man, Neon did the coolest. I said Neon, my bad. Neo, my bad. No discord. Man, Neo did the coolest thing, right? He was like, nah, bro, it's cool, man. Like, he could get a pic with me. It won't be no biggie. And I was like, that's why I messed with you, bro. I was like, thank you, man. And but yeah, in my mind, right? In my mind wasn't like no selfies. In my mind was like, I gotta get a signature for like my mom, right? I gotta have him sign the hat. I gotta have him sign the hat. Like I was thinking, no questions of his, no nothing. I was like, I gotta get my signature or not. Sorry, I got to have this hat signed for my mom. That's what I was saying. I kept getting in my mind. I was like, hey Neil, do you mind signing this for my mom real quick? Like, she's a huge fan of yours. Can you write? I meant to say, can you write your name and then her name and then like a cool little note for her? But I said, can you write her name and his name? So I messed it up on my part. I'm gonna owe something for that. But yeah. So he signed it. Boom, boom, boom. And then keep in mind, right? I had my phone in the beginning of streaming, like when I was streaming it, but I got like everything was happening so fast. I turned off my phone, my streaming phone, and put it in my pocket so like I could like talk to everybody, take a selfie and everything. Cause I don't want my phone like this, like I don't want to have my phone like this. I'm taking a picture, like a group picture of everybody. That would look weird. But I put my phone in my pocket. And that's probably why it was glitching out for a minute for y'all. But I keep saying, but my bad. My brain's still foggy. But yeah. So after that, right, he signed everything. Boom, boom, boom. I was like, oh snap, this might be an opportunity to ask him. It didn't click in my mind that like saying like, oh, I should ask him for a stream. Nah, I was like I'm just gonna ask him. I'm like, hey Neo, I know you stream, right? I know you be streaming because I be seeing some of your streams every now and then. I was like, how many likes do I need to get to be on the stream with you in the studio or like playing the game with you, right? And he was like, because he was like, like nobody hasn't really asked me that before, like type code, like face. So he was like, let's see, he was thinking hard too. He was like 100,000, and the face that you see on that video was my actual face expression. Not only that, I was shocked that he said 100,000, but I was shocked that he agreed to it. That was mostly I was shocked that he agreed to it because I thought he was gonna deny it. Not gonna lie, my stepdad always said, what was it? Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. My mom was on prepare for, so he probably like, nah, get him out of here. Nah, he legit actually said yes to it. Carlos Nova, thank you for on the Green K side, but he actually accepted the stream. Not only that, all right. So I got to work. I'm like, thank you, Neo. I'm a huge fan of yours. Like I listened to you since I was a kid. Like literally since I was a kid, driving home. I didn't say all that to him, but like in my mind, I was like, thank you. I gave him the dap up and everything. And the picture almost like we was arm wrestling because I didn't know how he was gonna dap me up, and it just ended up looking a little awkward. It looks like we was about to arm wrestle, but after that, walked out. We was hyped. We was hyped, bro. But yeah, that was the whole meet and greet situation, and I seen a gold chain. Boy, man, I kid you not, when I was in that like stadium, I wanted everything in there. Just to remember like the moments and stuff that I wanted the chain, I wanted the cup, I wanted the shirts, I want it all. Like Kendra said, I deserve it all. So I started like buying stuff left and right. Oh, speaking of which, where's that at? Where's Alright, so I was rocking this fanny pack all throughout my trip. And not once, not this is not sponsored anything at all. This is not sponsored. Not once I put out my card. I kept using this keychain. This little keychain I kept using. I was like, dink, dink, dink. People was all confused, like, what the heck is this? What is that? I'm like, oh, it's like a keychain I got from a Cash App. You know, they gave me it. You just tap it and just send it. It was like interesting. But no, I was just swiping left and right, bro. Like I had infinite money. Like I was an infinite money glitch. But I got a couple shirts and I got a couple things I want to show y'all real quick. But the shirt that I got for myself, I had to get was this one. I don't know if it's pretty good or not. With the tour dates and stuff like that, which is pretty sick. It's like a chocolate brown type stuff. This I got from my mom because I asked her in advance. I'm like, hey mom, do you want anything for the concert? I got this independent shirt. Then I got these two shirts, right? This one's for my mom as well. Boom, bam. You know, same thing with this one. Now, the goodie bags. The goodie bags I kept swiping up on and cards and everything. Now, during the meet and greet, right? They gave us a couple of souvenirs. They gave us, I ain't gonna open this, but they gave us this Neo bandana. That's what they gave us. The Neo bandana. This was $30. They were saying about the picture, like the physical pictures. But this was it right here. Bro, you could tell by my eyes I was super tired, like the jet lag and everything. But it was cool. Now, it's funny because I asked him, can he sign like the pictures and stuff like that? And it was like, yeah, just hold off on it and then wait, and then he should be able to sign it. I completely forgot about this, bro. I was still like starstruck and like he actually said yes to streaming. I forgot to ask him to sign this because I actually want this like hanging up on my wall. But anyway, you know, even though I do look tired and jet lag, like right now I look tired and jet lag, but we still doing it. We still thriving. This thing, this cup I had to get the souvenir. This is gonna be for like my mom and dad. I don't really drink too crazy, but you know they might. I did not know this whole time I was drinking out of this. A lot of people kept asking me, where did I get this from? I got this from like the bartender. I got this from the bartender. Ooh, but nah, I got this, and this whole time I did not know it lights up. This whole time I didn't know it lights up. I'm like, are you kidding me? I could have got lit, start drinking this. Man, shout out to the bartender. He made my drink pretty good. The VIP thing. Boom. Now, Iman was smart. She asked if he could sign this thing for her. Man, again, I wasn't thinking at the time. I was super tired, but all the merchandise stuff, I'm gonna have like a whole glass case. I'm gonna, you know, that chain, that big old chain. I don't know why I wanted it so much, but it looks nice. Everybody was asking me, where did you get the chain? I got it from the VIP area. I mean, it was like what 20. Not gonna lie, it was pretty expensive. Think about it. $28 including tax for this. What was it? $20 for this. I think like 25 to $30 for the picture. Everything was pretty expensive. And then, what the heck is this? Oh, that's it. But I ain't see this in there. What's this? It's like a oh, hang on. It smells good. Cool. No, it generally smells good. It smells. Is this supposed to be like Neo scent or something? Or it's like French vanilla. But no, it smells good. I'm gonna get this to my mom because she might like it. Anyway, but yeah, that was all that I got from the meet and greet and stuff like that. Oh, also, I'm gonna show y'all before I show my mom. Hopefully she don't see this. I gotta find it, but he did sign the hat. I gotta find it, but yeah, that was the entirety of the meet and greet. Man, I know there's a bunch of white specks on my dang shirt. Well, that was the entirety of the meet and greet and like that area. The concert aspect, man. concert aspect was like no other. I've been to a couple concerts in my life, but that topped all of it. I'm not saying because I met like Neo through the VIP. I'm talking about like the actual concert itself. If I didn't have the meet and greet, bro, like the meet and greet would have come towards me at the end of the day. Like, bro, I'm being so dead serious because the way they was interacting with fans throughout the concert made it seem like we was partying with them than like us watching them on stage and like enjoyed the show. Like they actually like went out like I wish I could show you, but I ain't trying to get like copyrighted because it had music in it. Or it'll be weird to have it muted showing out video. But again, y'all be able to see it on my Instagram post, all right, or on TikTok or whatever. Like post y'all see it, whoever. But like for instance, right, like Akon for aspect, he was splashing water everywhere, and I told everybody, I told Emily, Amon, sorry, excuse me, you know, I'm like, I know you heard that, my bad, I'm so sorry. He was like, yo, we gotta get up there. He's splashing water on everybody. He can't lit. I'm like, we gotta go up there. He's like, yeah, let's go, let's go. So we all went up there. Usually see Akon like above us. He's like, hey, splashing water, having everybody's phone. Like legit, Akon literally grabbed like at least 4 or 5 phones. And what was funny too? Oh my gosh! What was funny? I mean, I felt bad for it. It wasn't funny at the beginning. But like looking back on it, everybody was laughing. Was that Akon grabbed Iman's phone, right? Out of all the phones, he grabbed Iman's phone. He tries to grab it, and then I guess people was like pushing around and stuff like that. He accidentally drops it, but she caught it though, and like he went like this. He it was during the end of the song too. He was like that's what he did. That's what he did. It was funny, bro. Actually, let me see if I can try to put it up on here on Instagram. But now that junk was mad funny. Like she was kind of devastated, but she enjoyed it because at least Akon blew her a kiss. Like she was happy about that. But let me see if I find it. But nah, everything was so lit because like Akon splashing water was not only that, but he not float around. He was like, how do I explain this? He was on top of a mattress and people was carrying him up, and he was singing "Lonely." Man, I have not heard that song in a minute. But the second I heard "Lonely," bro, it brought back the nostalgia. Like it was eye opening. I'm like, dang, I haven't heard that song in a while, and this bring back memory. You just see him like singing on the bed, "Lonely, I'm so lonely, I have nobody." I'm like, bro, it blew me away. It was that song, and whenever Neo came out, and what was it? He was singing "So Sick," but like he put his own twist to it in the tour, cause he had some violinists playing, and it felt like I was going to heaven. It's like I'm terrible. That's not a violin noise, but like the way the violin transitioned to "So Sick," you just see him walking out in the smoke and like suns, bro. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it. I'm going to show it. I have to, cause the way that song popped out, man. But no, it's like like I was saying before. Like during that whole entire concert area, they was interacting to all the fans. Bro, Akon, Akon even brought out random females from the audience up on stage. Like he legit did that. I'm like, what? What other artists you see them doing that? Like that's great. Like they was having a ball. They was recording everything. They was lit up there. Dang, why is it not loading? Come on, the one time where I wanted to load, but nah, like he brought females up on stage, like during the like I know they got their tickets worth it, bro. like I said before, it was worth it. Like if you're debating, think about going to like the Neo Akon, do it, bro. It's filled with nothing but nostalgia and good vibes all around. Like, hold on, let me see if I try this. Lonely, I'm so lonely. I have nobody on my own. I'm so lonely. Alright, so let me. Damn. Alright, let me move this out the way, right? Boom. Alright, but nah, this is what I'm talking about. Hold on, where's it at? Yeah, this is sick. Um, where's that when he splashed water on it? Oh, this one. I ain't gonna put a full song, but the way he implemented Michael Jackson "Dangerous" with his "Dangerous," man, I was not expecting that. I'm like, that was my favorite part. Right? Out of everything, that was my favorite part. That was sick. Like, that girl is so dangerous. Where's that? I wish you could fast forward, like press. I was saying. But nah, he was going over there to sing to his like not sing to his bed. That's weird. But going over to the thing, he like the people were just carrying him, and he was just singing lonely, bro. Like, man, like look how fire that is, bro. Like what? And he was just singing lonely. I'm still lonely. Like I'm like, okay, okay. Like, bro, I didn't know where to look at. I didn't know where to look at him or the jumbotron because the jumbotron had like a good HD view of him. Of course, I mean, because front, but like I'm telling y'all, bro, like he was just surfing away, and the people in the front were just having in the back having a good old time. Like he made sure everybody in the house had a good view to show him and Neo. But man, like look at it. Like he was like what? He was shaking everybody's hands too. First of all, oh, this one was also my favorite part. Nah, I was too lit, bro. Cause like it was, and I was sober. I was mostly sober for the most part. All right. What? Like they knew how to throw a party. Oh, this was it. This whenever he had the phone. All right. I wish I could fast. I wish I could fast forward, but I wish I could fast forward. I didn't realize how sweaty that man was. Not gonna lie. Well, he was mixing sweat and water because we were working hard over here, bro. But look at he got some female hand, bro. Now this was like, oh yeah. Then it was got super compact like sardines. I wanted to leave. You can see me moving a little bit forward, but I was stuck there. I'm like, okay, yeah, okay. I'll just stay right here. Like I tried to get out of it. I was like, nah, I'm stuck in there. I'm stuck in the lion's den. But he was grabbing. He was trying to grab everybody's phone. I know he wanted to, but you can only grab a certain amount of phones. Like you just like he oh bad. But yeah, he was just grabbing everybody's phones. Oh no, it didn't show it. Ah shoot. Or did I pass it? No, anyway, but nah, he was lit. Oh, did it? Oh, dang it, still didn't go through. But man, like that entire concert, bro, was just so fire. It was just so fire, bro. I was, man, if I would go again. I would go again just to relive that aspect of it. Like that was just so much filled with throwbacks, nostalgia, and just good vibes and fun times. Man. But nah, that was pretty much about it, bro. That was legit it. That was the entire concert trip. Now, if y'all want me to tell y'all more, I'm all for it. If y'all want to just hear the concert video, y'all can just click away now. But I'm about to get more into my vacation trip. But mostly I came down to see my gaming buddies, um, like Brandon, Cody, all of them, everybody. I wanted to go see them because I was like, it's been a good chunk of years. I might as well go take a vacation out to see them. You only live once. You never know what could happen. Tomorrow's not always promised. You know, I had that mindset. So I went down there. We all had a good it was cool because I'm thinking everybody was a lot taller than each other, or at least a lot taller than me. But not everybody was around the same height, which was great. Which was great. But I met up with her. I was like, hey, what's good? It's great to see you in person. We gotta go out for drinks and stuff, type of vibe. And they know how to get down. Like they really do. They know how to get down, bro. Cause my gosh, like when I say like I started taking drinks to more drinks, like the bartender song. At the end of it, it starts tasting like water. Now, typically, I'm the type of dude that be drinking and I be just vibing. I just feel that's I tap out, and I just want to go back home and sleep on my bed around 10. No, I'm gonna say 10, but 11 or 12 o'clock max. Max 1 o'clock maybe. I'll do, but 12 o'clock max. I want to go sleep. But nah, they know how to balance out the drinks. They keep you going, and 2 nights, not in a row, but 2 nights, almost back to back. We stayed up till 2 in the morning partying, bro. And man, that was the most I've ever stayed out. I was super tired. But the last, that's why I say like this is why like I'm trying to like keep train tracks on like my thoughts because my mind is foggy because of those drinks. But it was Saturday. They was like, hey, Elijah, we gotta go down to what's it, Water Street? Yeah, Water Street. So we get like have one last night of like good vibes and get turned. I'm like, okay, sure, why not? I'm down. So we went there at 10. It was so early. We was the only ones there, but we still had a good time. Like, we was jamming out stuff like that. We grabbed a couple drinks, came back. We sat outside, we chilled out in the patio set, and it was funny. Throughout the entire night, we went to like 2 or 3 bars. They kept checking my ID, and they was like, "You're from this? You're from this state?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am." They kept having a double. They kept having a light, like use the little black light thing to check if it's real. I'm like, "Yes, it's real." Cause legit, I had that the entire night. Every time they had to check my ID, like, "You're from here?" like, like, what are you doing all the way out here? But so we went on the patio set, we chill out. We came back, right? It was like 10:40 something. No, not 10:40. 10:50. My bad, I'm tripping. 10:50. We came back inside. The room was crowded. Well, I mean crowded. I mean, all right. It's gonna sound so weird and like an analogy, but think of a barn house. You know how it has that little gate thing, like a little square junk, right? To keep the animals in. That sounds terrible. But it was almost like that, except it was like a light up dance floor, some LED lights, all that, and like a mirror. And you could see like a step stool. Like you could just step up on and start dancing, stuff like that. Like that thing was flooded. We was all crowded up like sardines. It was nothing but tall people, bro. It was like 6'2", 6'4" people I seen. I'd look up trying to see where I'm at. It was like looking in the ocean. I couldn't see nothing. But that part was lit because like everybody was dancing, stuff like that, vibing, chilling. And keep in mind, like I was just trying to vibe out with my friends and everything. They'd be like, "Hey Eli, you seen a girl wants to dance with you?" I'm like, "Huh? Who? What? Where?" Keep in mind, I was so phased out. I was just vibing, chilling by myself. I looked over, and the girl was like, "This like dance and stuff like that." I was like, "Hey, hey, hey!" I was like, "Hey, hey, hey, hey! What up?" What was that? Well, I can remember. They told me like I spun her around, I spun her back, and we just kept dancing. We just was vibing, and then like what was it? We all was dancing in a circle and stuff. It was fun. It was fun. Luckily, nobody got hurt. Nobody had any injuries or anything. Like nobody picked a fight. It was chill vibes. I went back outside to catch my breath because there was too many people. I couldn't breathe. What was it? Your mom was like, "Hey Elijah, have you tried the what was it?" She said Tito water. I'm like Tito water. I'm like, what is that? That sounds nasty. She said mixed with Tito and sparkling water. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it out. Tell me why my dumb self went over to the our bartender. I said, can I get some Tito and some water? And so he poured the water in one cup, the Tito in another. I'm like, no, 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 no. The Tito and the water together. He's like, okay. So he's like, he started pouring. He's like, I'm like, yeah. And I saw her like, this is nasty. How she drinks this? I told Iman, I'm like, Iman, all right, are you like germaphobe or anything? She's like, no. I'm like, try this. You like this stuff? She tries it and she's like, did you just get regular water? I'm like, yeah. You said Tito water. She's like, no. You're supposed to get sparkling water and Tito. I'm like, oh. I went right back to the bartender. I'm like, hey, can I get? I was like, can I get a sparkling water and Tito. And he was like, oh, I was like, he's like, that what you mean? I'm like, yeah. I was like, he said he wanted to stop me, like, as I'm not sure, but he didn't want to, he was, I don't know, he didn't want to second guess himself, so he just did it anyways. But, so I tried out the sparkling water, and that junk was actually pretty good. Like, like she said, it kept you so, like, a little bit sober, but, like, not too sober enough where you could act crazy. It's like a mellow sober. I'm like, okay, I was like, I can get down on this. But man, that was lit, bro. That was lit. After that, they gave us some. What was it? Emily and Cody said you should try pickleback. I'm like, what the heck is that? That sounds like a horseback riding name or something. Like, what the heck? Like, we going horseback riding? Like, what is pickleback? Like, pickleback is pretty much what you have. I don't know if it was tequila or vodka mixed with pickle juice. I'm like, that sounds super nasty. Keep in mind, I don't drug stuff till I try it. So I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try. Tried it down. I was like, oof. Check down the pickle juice. I'm like, that tasted pretty good. Like it takes away the hardness of it. I'm like, that's actually fire. So like, I'm gonna keep trying that more often. They put me on that. But man, we partied hard till 2 a.m. We didn't go back to like the hotel around what 3 because it was an hour away. Then we all had. I was knocked out. I wanted to play the game. I'm a bro, I kid you not. I love playing the game. I'll bring my console anywhere. I was like, okay, so when I get back to the hotel, I'm gonna play the game. You know, see if I can try to do like some Fortnite or some Marvel Rivals. Something. I need some gaming in my system. I was too tired of the game. As soon as I cleared on the PlayStation, I was like, dink. Went straight to sleep. I'm like, dang. We woke up around like what 8. Everybody's waking each other up, saying like, I gotta go back to the airport. I'm like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go back to the airport. We everybody's waking each other up. Make sure everybody's like up and like ready to go. Around 8. Keep on like we only had like what barely 5 hours of sleep. But man, that junk was fire. The whole day, the whole ride going to the airport, bro. I was looking out the window. I'm like, dang, I really gotta go back. I mean, I love my home, but I just don't like working anymore, bro. I just can't stand working. So after that, we said goodbye to each other. I was like, I told him, like, we definitely all gotta hang out again, because that was the most like amazing time. That was the best, like, I'm gonna say night. That was the most best like trip in total I ever had in my life. Cause that was fun, bro. All around fun. Like nothing negative happened. It was just pure fun and like just like everybody getting along pretty much. But no, it's like I still felt the effect of the alcohol like that morning. What do you call it? Like a hangover or something like that. Like, that's how I felt the whole entire trip to my airport. I just like I was locked in. I had to make sure I locked in because I did not want to miss my flight. I had to lock in. I was like, okay, let me. Where's that? Right there. Because I know also too, you get kicked out of being too intoxicated. You at the airport, which is weird because they sell you alcohol. So it's like you trying to get people kicked out. But anyway, okay, there, boom, made to my gate, fly over, boom. I was fast asleep on the airplane ride there too. It was from Minneapolis to Minneapolis to Denver, and then to Denver to L.A. And bro, the L.A. flight, I was supposed to get home at 9, right? 9 o'clock was not supposed to land at my home. Tell me why I didn't get home till 11. Because the whole entire time it was like 6:33. We were supposed to board at 7, like 7:20ish. It was like, okay. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, we're having issues with the mechanical system. We're just double checking to make sure it's able to fly overseas since there's no airport near or on the ocean. All right, give us some time and we'll help you on board. I'm like, okay, cool. Next on, another ding dong. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still taking a little while for it to double check to make sure the plane ride is smooth and ready to go for us. Ding dong. 30 minutes passed by, bro. 30 minutes passed by. This was 7:30. He's been supposed to take off. All all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but we got to move you over to gate 15, which is right across to your right over there. We need to make sure you get your right away and squared away. All right, thank you for flying with us, and I ain't gonna say the name, but yeah, thank you for flying with us. Yeah, have a wonderful night. So our gate at gate 16 and gate 15, everybody at gate 16 moved up, walked over to gate 15, and it was just a bunch of how do you say, bunch of people crowded around, just like everybody was like, there was people that trying to go to going to fight to Oakland. You got other people from Honolulu. Oh dang, I just get my location. Oh, I don't care. But we got people from that place going to there. Y'all know where I live now. But got people going over there, and you just see a bunch of mixed people just like wondering like what's going on. So then they finally made announcements. It was like the lady on the phone, or not lady on the intercom. She's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry, but we gotta move y'all. People from Oakland gotta go over to some gate. I think it was gate 7. I forgot what it was." And it was like, "Oh my god!" There's it's like, "Ah." And then it was funny because people in my plane ride was covering everybody. Oh, but my bad. There we go. Is it loud? All right. Thank you. But no, oh man, hopefully it wasn't too low. But people on my plane ride, they was like, no, not people. Okay, sweet. Hopefully I'll tell the story again, like probably next stream case. But but no, yeah, I was telling, chatting to everybody about like my plane ride and stuff like that. But but people that was going to Oakland, that's like, oh come on, oh. It was funny because everyone was so devastated. Because my plane ride, everybody was devastated, and then you just see Oakland plane ride devastated, and you just see the people on my plane was covering the people from Oakland's ride was devastated, so they were trying to comfort them. It's like, yeah, it's all right, bro. Like we had to do the same thing too. Well, we finally made it on the plane, and it took forever for them to board because it was a book flight, and nobody would give up the suitcase, put it underneath the luggage, where all the luggage go. So I was waiting there for a good bit, and finally got it moving. And we were supposed to originally we were supposed to fly out at 7. We didn't fly out until like 9:30 ish almost, and it took so long, bro. I just wanted to go home and sleep, or just go home and dinner. So we fly out around like 9:30. Yeah, exactly. Wow, we fly out around 9:30, and I kept falling asleep. I woke back up, falling asleep again, and it was supposed to only be like, I think it was like a 7-hour flight, and that 7-hour flight turned to like a 9-hour flight because I don't know what happened. I don't know if they had like a weather, like some bad weather going through it, but it took them. I don't know why it took them so long for them to fly it. Oh, actually, now I think about it, that I think I know why it finally took them so long to take out because our pilot's probably used to flying out that way, while the Oakland pilot probably wasn't used to it. So that's probably why it took them extra long enough for us to get to our place. Because they said the plane ride is good, but they ain't switched the pilots around. So I'm guessing they stuck with the same pilots, but switched our plane, which was weird. But yeah, it took so long. It said we were supposed to get to like my destination around like 9 o'clock, pretty much exactly, almost on the dot. We didn't get there till like 11:07, like 2 hours late. At that point, I was just tired. I was ready to go. On top of that, the dude next to me, not the one in the middle, but the one on the far left, I had my earbud in. I just kept hearing him slurping on gosh dang Panda Express noodles. That was annoying. That was so annoying. Hearing him slurp through those noodles, bro. I'm like, it's like he slurped like all the noodles. It's like 30 minutes. I'm like, bro, there's no way you could be that much of a slow eater, but you slurping the noodles like super quick, bro. Like you gotta finish it. I was about to. I was getting so aggravated. Cause I was trying to sleep. I heard. I'm like, bruh. And then a bunch of smacking noise too. That got on my nerves. But no, other than that, I finally made it home. Everything. I'm happy. The only thing that sucks is I gotta work tomorrow.
Damn.
Oh, okay. I did, but it was fun. Other than the plane ride, I enjoyed the entire trip of it. It was fun. I made so many friends and good memories. It was amazing. I also got a stream out of it. Oh, speaking of which, the Neo stream. So I forgot to tell this in the beginning, but if you're still watching this after I told you about the Neo stream earlier, thank you, W's in the chat. But about the Neo stream, at first he said 100K, and I was just see like my facial expression was like shocked because not only that he accepted the stream, but then he actually gave out a number, a high number, which I got no emotion. But like ever since that concert, right? Every day the rest of my trip, I was at least checking it once, like see how many views it got, how many likes it got. I'm like, okay, it's getting up there, it's getting like 200 likes, but like 1,000 views, then went up to 15K views, but then like 3,000 likes. I'm like, okay, it's slowly, steady getting up there, and then I'm like, dang, I gotta get 100K, and it's slowly going up like this. Now keep in mind, I ain't telling him like a deadline to it, and like he knew that he knew that like he didn't want a deadline on it because it makes peer pressure. But yeah, I was like, it's gonna take me a good minute to get 100K. And keep in mind, I was at like the bar and everything, and I don't know why I drunk texted this man. Oh, really? 3K? Oh, I know, cause I never had like that many likes before. Like I'm only used to having like 200 likes and that's it, at least 100 likes. I didn't know 3K likes was like still up there. But no, cause like I jumped at it because I was like, hey, this is Neo song. Hey. I was like, hey, Neo, is it okay if we could bring it down the lights? Cause I ain't got motion like that to get 100K. He started dying laughing, and he was like, yeah, man, just at least get it up to like 10K, right? That I'm like, okay, man, that I could do. I guess he had like second, like I guess he had to change a heart or whatever to change his mind. Cause like the next day when I was flying out, I'm I kid you not, I was about to put my phone on airplane mode and everything too. Whenever they was about to take off, I looked on Instagram to see if my post still going. Cause the entire time that night of the concert, I had my post ready, but it kept taking forever to load it. So like I'll just post it when I get home. But I was about to put my phone on airplane mode, right when I was double checking my Instagram. The second I looked, this man texted me saying, "Actually, I'm joking. We could." He said we could stream whenever. I was like, "What?" I was like, "Huh?" I was like, "No way." I was like, "No way." I'm like, "Okay, awesome, sweet." I texted him. I was like, "Do you be in the studio often?" Cause I'm gonna try. I don't know. I gotta see about my scheduling. Cause I know he's still touring and so busy. And then I'm eventually like go out of town and take another trip again and do IRL. But like I'm gonna try to figure out what days I'm free and what days he's free, and we can do the stream and get it going. But he actually wants to do like at least 5 streams with me. I'm like, oh sweet. I mean that's really amazing. Like he's such like a down to earth like chill dude. Like he's really like that. He's awesome. But nah, like so like I'm trying to get that together. But for now, I gotta pay off this guy's dang ticket thing because 2K was a lot, and I ain't trying to ruin my relationship with this certain bank, so I gotta pay off. I gotta pay off eventually. On top of that, I gotta save up for the trip, my other trip. But yeah, that was the entirety of my trip. Keep in mind, it only lasted to like, or actually, I actually only enjoyed myself for like 4 days because the rest of the days of me traveling to there. But those 4 days were like the best days, bro. Like for real. All right. So before I end the stream, I'm gonna show y'all the hat that he signed. If I can find it. Uh, and I can't wait to show my mom when she wakes up. I'm gonna record it, send it, and but yeah, that's tough. I like how it's like white and it's like black, so you can see, bruh. That's his signature. At first I thought it was an M, but like it's a NY. I was like, okay, that's pretty clever. And then it shows my mom's name. But I made sure, I made sure if, like he spells it right too, because I know people be getting her name wrong almost all the time. But now with that being said, shoot, I'll see y'all possibly tomorrow. Probably. If I'm not too tired or too. Honestly, I'm gonna take the the rest of the week to sort of chill until Thursday. Thursday, I'm gonna get back up and stream and just continue the streams and stuff like that. Oh man, that being said, I'm glad I got that story off my chest because I wanted to share it with y'all and the exact moments and what happened and all that stuff and behind the scenes and yada yada yada. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hopefully you like, subscribe, and hopefully I have a good morning, night. And I'll see y'all whenever I see y'all. Peace. And YouTube, or not YouTube, red play button and music note, y'all missed out. All right, I couldn't stream. I couldn't RL stream because I needed a stream key for my mobile phone. But that's why I check out my other channels so y'all know when I'm live. Because I'll be on live constantly on those other ones. But anyway, peace.